Wanted to show a video of the fifth Democratic debate. This is highlighting Bernie Sanders, and he's discussing his record on voting for wars as opposed to Joe Biden's record. It's highlighting why he is a good candidate to support over Joe Biden. Go ahead and enjoy this.
Vice President, 2 more U.S. soldiers were killed today in Afghanistan, tragically, in America's longest war. Senator Sanders, you've long said you want to bring the troops back home from Afghanistan. Would you cut a deal with the Taliban to end the war, even if it means the collapse of the Afghan government that America has long supported?
Well, let me just say this. One of the big differences between the Vice President and myself is he supported the terrible war in Iraq, and I helped lead the opposition against it. And not only that, I voted against the very first Gulf War as well. And I think we need a foreign policy which understands who our enemies are, that we don't have to spend more money on the military than the next 10 nations combined. But to answer your question, yeah, I think it is time, after spending many trillions of dollars on these endless wars, which have resulted in more dislocation and mass migrations and pain in that region, it is time to bring our troops home. But unlike Trump, I will not do it through a tweet at 3 o'clock in the morning. I will do it working with the international community. And if it's necessary to negotiate with the Taliban, of course, we will do that. But at the end of the day, we have to rethink the entire war on terror, which has caused so much pain and lost so many lives, not only for our own men and women in the armed forces, but for people in that region as well.
Thank you, Senator. Ashley?
Thank you. Mr. Yang, if you win the 2020 election, what would you...
Okay, so Bernie highlighted the fact that he didn't vote for the Iraq War, he didn't vote for the Gulf Wars. This is different than Joe Biden. Bernie Sanders was right. The Iraq War was a sham. Dick Cheney's company, Halliburton, they made off like bandits from the Iraq War. Of course they supported the war when they were able to make so much money with them and their friends. Bernie understands the idea of the military-industrial complex. He understands that it's generally the working class, men and women, that have to go out there and fight, and they aren't the ones that benefit from it. They aren't the ones that are able to obtain enormous amounts of money through weapons manufacturing and those types of things. So Bernie Sanders, throughout the debate, he was highlighting issues that a lot of Americans care about and did fairly well. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of videos on politics, on history, videos of all sorts. Thanks for watching.